It's time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys.
Well, guys, how's everyone doing?
Good.
Good.
God, we're thriving out here.
How's being a dad?
Oh shit, babe. Here, sorry.
It's okay.
They just asked how it is being a dad. Well,
I love that she chimed in. I didn't know she was there.
she's here. She didn't have a headphone, so she didn't hear the question.
Jeff was like, "Yeah, Mark, how's it going? How is it being a dad?" And then Angel chimes in.
Vunions is hanging out.
Yep.
Whoops.
So,
Wait, so are you guys in Utah or Ohio right now?
The other shitty state.
Utah?
no, we're not in Virginia.
Wow, Virginia is way better than Ohio or Utah.
Yeah, as a person who's been to all three, I'm going to have to agree.
Also, Virginia, not nearly as many Mormons, which makes it already a million times better. And
True, but less funny.
Also, what makes it better? It's not Ohio.
God.
That's true. I'll give you that. Ohio's
The
Ohio's
Midwest in
rough.
general is pretty just god awful.
But it's where all our food comes from.
Okay.
mean,
That's why you ship it out.
It's even the food's trying to get out of there.
I think statistically more astronauts globally have come from Ohio than anywhere else in the world.
That's true.
Yeah, that's how
'cause they
bad Ohio
also-
is. They want to get off the planet.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
You mean I can leave this place? Yeah, but you could die. That's fine.
Still better.
Still
Oh, wow.
better.
So, Jeff, I already kind of went over this with Brandon yesterday, but everywhere I go in Ohio smells like a casino. I've never seen more people as a collective that smoke in my life. It's just the craziest shit.
Yeah, but
Go to Chicago.
That's the Midwest in general.
I started thinking about it as you were talking after we ended our call yesterday. And I started thinking about it. I was like, man, I see a shit ton of people smoke in Chicago every time I go. Especially the stories Jeff has told me about his smoking days.
Yeah, like I'm abnormal because I stopped smoking in Chicago. Like you're supposed to just keep smoking when you're there, man.
Yeah, but the difference is you also left.
Yes, that is true. You see, most Chicagoans drink because
Jesus,
they want
Brian.
to die. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Starting off
Hey,
strong.
Brian.
Oh, how's that?
So, to answer your initial question, Jeff, how is being a dad?
Wait, Jeff?
It's kind of like Brian.
Well, we try. So the kiddo had a friend just spending the night on Saturday night, and I thought that one kid was exhausting.
Yeah, well, you decided to be a dad. This is on you, buddy.
Two
Wait.
kids is even more so.
Yep.
Did Mark have like a secret child that he doesn't know about, and then like they revealed it later? It's
like a shitty subplot in a game or a movie.
I remember it was like there was like something like Batman. You actually had a child this entire time. And you're like, oh, cool! It's a new character, and you're going to see him everywhere.
Yeah, Talia fucking baby trapped him.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been reading a lot of comics, and there's like, like fables. It was like, could people just have sex, like, and just like not and just be a secret about it? Like, there's always like magic, or we actually cloned you, kind of.
Oh, like the Spider-Man thing, where it's just like, how many clones does Peter have?
Oh, they even did that in like Batman Beyond. Like at the end of Justice League, there's what you're actually kind of a clone, but not really.
Huh?
You're like,
I didn't know they did that.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Isn't Bruce Wayne like he clones himself every like 37 years or something, or he gets in a Lazarus pit or some shit?
I kind of just gave up on Batman. Like I just kind of gave up on comics in general. It's just like I'm like, yeah,
I did that.
Brian, I also did the same.
I think we all did.
At some point, I'm like
reading comics.
It's just at some point I'm like, you know what? They had a lot of great stories. Like they already told like the best ones.
I
I'm just
will
like,
say I have been. I was reading the new Moon Knight and Daredevil. Because I downloaded the digital.
Comics.
That's the thing.
You're the
I don't
exact kind of
do-
person that would
bro,
do that.
Yeah,
you are.
I don't
you are,
do. I don't.
you are
do
not
physical
allowed to
copies.
call them Moon Knights. That is. You should,
God.
Jesus. I thought I would say some bad things, but oh my God, Brandon.
I think it's a good thing I started using Craig again because now I have individual audio tracks for each of us.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a better. This is going
Yeah,
to be a
but
better.
you know
way to
the
fix
reason
that.
why we stopped doing Craig was because it kept cutting out on us.
Yeah, he would just
Yeah.
not record sometimes.
That's true. That's
Which
true.
not the best. And then we would all get very mad at you, which I think is very fair.
Yeah. Well, it's not my fault anymore.
You brought Craig back.
Well, that's because I'm using my laptop. I don't have my big rig. I can't do fucking shit now.
Well, so you're
Wait,
I
lazy.
must say, this
Wait,
mask that Brian is wearing is like some rejected Rick and Morty character.
Every single time it reminds me of Taco Bell.
Well, it's my podcasting mask. You have to wear a podcast mask. That's
Nobody is wearing a podcast mask.
You
Yeah,
look like
Brandon, no. I told him, yeah, we were, the podcast mask rule, Brandon.
yeah. Where are you?
he looks like
Nah.
a B-list character from Real Monsters.
Those are all things. I just, I decided that during the 2 weeks I didn't have power that I was just going to become the box lord and lord over boxes.
Dude, it was crazy how long you didn't have power.
It was insane, and we had like on my wedding registry, I'm like, propane generator. I want an emergency generator for the end of days. And she's like, we should probably get some nice cookware. And I'm like, generator.
She's
And
like, but
everyone
babe, what
thought you
about
were
bamboo?
crazy.
What about bamboo sheets? And you're like, yeah, that sounds fine and all, but that ain't gonna really it doesn't keep the lights on.
I mean, granted, my wife is practical as shit. So it's like, I want to adopt all the feral cats. And she's like, we can't have feral cats. And I'm like,
Well, she adopted you, so I mean,
yes.
No,
It's-
she baby trapped him.
she did. Weird, because all she had to
Who
do
baby
was say,
traps
"Hey."
who?
Brian's just sitting there with a condom and a pen and like, you're gonna love me.
I was gonna say she wouldn't have had to baby trap him. All she would have had to do is just go, "Hey, don't leave," and you go, "Okay."
You know what's funny?
You could stick
I
around,
feel like
it's
that's
cool.
how a lot of relationships work. Like, I
Hey,
feel like
don't leave.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who are stuck in terrible jobs, and someone's like, "Hey, man, please don't leave." You're like, "All right, fine. I'll work here at McDonald's for 2 more years." But
I'll
that,
work
I'm
at the
out.
Olive Garden
here.
until I find something better.
So, wait. So, are you just now a permanent Ohioan?
No.
Ohioan?
No. I'm here in Ohio until
I'd
March
say they
11th.
Until you
came up
die.
with a state nomenclature for the people who live there, but most people just kill themselves before they can get called anything.
It's actually
I'm-
most of the high schools in Ohio's best sport.
Suicide.
Yep.
That's also
I
true.
thought it was
Wait,
going to
wait.
be meth.
Hey. Who is
No, that's only in the Ashtabula area.
That's fucking messed up, man.
I feel messed up
sometimes
because
I like to think
they don't
about?
have teeth anymore.
So,
Jesus,
Oh, so Jeff's,
that sounded
Jeff's sober month is
painful.
over, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, it sure is, especially after what I heard about the other night.
Dude, I was fucking half drunk.
what happened the other
We
night?
went to emo
Jeff
bingo,
got after
and
it.
Okay, it's not a good idea to have a drink special that's a beer and a shot for $8.
Wait a minute, so they did a full. What was the shot?
Lone Star
Was it
and
whiskey?
Any Well.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah.
fuck.
We have that same thing up at the seniors bar for 99 cents.
What?
Wait a
Are you
second, hold
shitting
on.
me?
All right.
Ohio just got a little bit better.
Ohio's
Hey
making
guys, you want to come
friends.
up here and get shit faced?
oh my God, could you imagine going there and they also do 99-cent wing night and you're just fucking slamming wings
Oh
and
my
shots and
God.
beers?
That's how they control the
You get
population.
your choice of 3 beers though, and I think all 3 of them are shitty, like Miller Lite, something else light, and then
Just-
you actually get one non-light, but I can't remember what it is.
Chase the beer with the shot. It's fine.
Look, one of my favorite things is an ice cold Coors and a chilled whiskey.
Ooh, yeah.
Just chased.
Tell you what, another good one.
Brandon, you are anything but chased.
Oh,
Mm.
oh.
Do you know what you need? A Steel Reserve.
Milwaukee's
Oh,
Beast.
dear
Oh.
Lord. Only if you want to be in a ditch with the hangover of
Hey,
a lifetime.
Isn't that just?
I gotta tell
isn't
you,
it just
honest.
prom?
Let's be
my
honest.
favorite.
Shitty beer and a shot of well is still better than a Chicago handshake.
What?
That's damn sure.
Chicago handshake.
What is this? I'm really excited about this.
I'll let the local Chicagoan explain it.
So it's a
Dude.
PBR and a shot of Malort because Malort is technically it's called Jepson's Malort, so it's a PB and J. It's a PB and J.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh right, we were supposed to do Bear Mace vodka.
Oh, that's what it was called. I was talking with someone last night, and she was like,
Oh, are you talking about that shot at Buzzmill?
Yeah, I last time I had it, I immediately vomited.
"That's what I was. That's what I was telling the girl last night." She's like, "That sounds awesome. I want to try it." And I was like, "All right."
I was telling you, I tried to get y'all to come to Buzzmill when we were playing there because I totally would have done it with y'all.
Well, the problem was I have a new job now, and usually I work nights and on Mondays.
And isn't this the job where you
Oh,
plan on dying?
Jesus.
Oh my god, dude, I'm like so excited, like about dying, because I think everybody has there's a game board, and like and like I think wherever you are in life, you draw a card from the deck, and that's your death card, right? You're like, oh, cool, and you reach in the pile, and you're like, oh, a car accident, okay, and then you're like, oh, heart attack, yeah, I eat a lot of pork, and then like, but I pulled out a death card when I started this new job, and it's you will be crushed to death in a bowling alley, and
You
Brian,
work at a bowling alley?
Yeah.
I'm a mechanic, and so
Brian, I want to just let you know that you just combined the plot lines of Alice in Borderland and Death Note and made it just the cringiest shit possible. And I applaud you for that.
He
Yeah.
he also basically
I'm just saying,
just
I'm excited because it's like I will ruin somebody's 12th birthday. Like, are you kidding? Like, I would just be out of there, and then next thing you know, just like, bam, just crushed. Like,
Bam.
A perfectly smooth, polished skull just comes rolling out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think we all know
Yeah,
he's going to die recreating a scene from Kingpin, right?
Okay, I have a question, and
42.
I want to take this. I want us to actually really think about
Hold
this.
on, but before you get into your sincere whatever you're doing, I would just like to say there's never been somebody that more deserves a job at a bowling alley than Brian.
I don't even like bowling. I just
Brian looks
He likes the 99-cent hot dogs at the concession stand. It's
Brian
his favorite
looks
restaurant.
like
Okay,
the type
Ron.
of person that takes a girl out on a date to a bowling alley.
Oh, dude. I mean, it's also I finally get pedophile mustaches. I didn't get it for the longest time, but now like when I repair arcade games, little kids just come up to me, and my first thought is I need to look more like a pedophile. Parents need to keep these kids away from me.
That is a very that is very chaotic. I support it.
know-
I'm all about it.
Do you know how angry I'll be if Craig doesn't record this one?
Craig's recording.
Just
Don't
kidding.
worry.
I
want to.
I'm just saying. I'm
Best
like,
thing I've
dude,
ever
like,
heard come out of Brian's mouth is, I get pedophile mustaches now.
I would love
just
if
saying,
we
'cause,
did
like,
a
you're
shirt
like-
that said in case of kids trying to talk to you, break pedophile.
Oh,
Mustache.
God.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
Because I'll be like just like shoving my hands in machines, just cutting myself on like circuit boards and whatnot. And like a kid's like, "What's doing? Just doing stuff." And I'm like, "Just go away. Just I'm
You
done."
sound like a dude trying to do an impression of Harley Quinn for a really shitty animation.
Hey, are you
Hey,
are you trying to make are you trying to make the Marvel Capcom game work again, sir?
Yeah. Well, actually, that's cool. I mean, I'm actually okay with kids, but goddamn, I want to murder teenagers. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I'm just mean mugging teens all day.
That's
like
why everybody never wants a movie about children being killed. But as soon as you introduce a serial killer killing teenagers at a summer camp, everyone's
Tell you
on.
what,
Everyone's
I want
in.
you to know
I'm pretty
that
okay with child murder.
when I wanted to make movies, I want to make a slasher film about teenagers getting murdered, but I want all the teenagers to be played by like 30-something-year-olds, and we just never acknowledge
So
or say
you
anything
mean
about
every
it.
horror
And
movie
not-
involving teenagers?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
I'll do you one better. I want to see a horror movie where the slasher kills a bunch of 30-somethings and they're all played by 7-year-olds.
That would be amazing.
It's called
Um,
Parenthood. It's
I would love if you had a bunch of actors that were supposed to be playing teenagers, but they've just aged horribly. Like they're 30-year-old actors. Don't get me wrong, but early onset balding started. Some of them have like really bad eczema.
so
you
kind of
know,
like that
just
idea.
Bert
so
Kreischer.
like, first off, I am very excited for that movie, and second off, kind of like that idea someone had to remake Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin now, but just he's Kevin
Yes.
still, and he's still supposed to be that
Right.
age.
Is that what
Yes.
he was supposed
That was
to
the
be?
idea, was he was going to play Kevin from the first film, the same age and everything, and they were just it was shot for shot remake, and they just weren't going to acknowledge that he's now a much older man. That was someone's idea.
I would watch the shit out of that.
right?
oh, dude. How do I kickstart this? Like,
I think you
is
Start
crowdfunding
donating.
still a thing, or did society realize that was a bad idea?
Probably bad idea.
I
Hey, if we
think
could
a
get
lot of
Macaulay
I
Culkin
think
on the show,
I
would you
think
guys be okay with
society
that?
is a good I think society is a good thing to have in place, you know,
Eh.
ground rules for treating people great and all. But however, society is not always correct, and that is why we should have an adult Macaulay Culkin play Kevin McAllister again
7-year-old
as
Kevin.
as a 7-year-old,
You know,
fully
I'm gonna-
grown,
I'm
fuck
gonna
You know, like-
society.
In literally 2 years, they're just gonna use AI bots to just make that happen. Like, there's really no real reason to like watch movies or invest in any media. It will just all be AI generated in like 2
Well, I
years.
mean, so
Like-
with that in mind, I mean,
So yeah,
um,
very easily it will be Macaulay Culkin.
the voice of Vader,
James Earl Jones,
James Earl
James Earl-
Jones.
yeah, James Earl Jones, he just retired from voice acting,
but gave them the rights to his voice.
but gave them the rights to his voice.
Yep.
So, it's just gonna be, you're just gonna hear it in everything
I
now.
well, what about
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have it's like what happened with Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One. You're just gonna have actors who are acting beyond the grave.
well, shit, the new
I gotta
Fast
tell
movie
you.
has Paul Walker in it.
yeah.
You know, I was going to say if they had Paul Rudd, I'd start watching the Fast movies, but I don't think I'm going to do that.
You know what? I know they're a very popular movie franchise, and this isn't exactly a shocking opinion. But they're extremely enjoyable.
Really? I'll tell you what.
They are
I haven't watched
They
one
are
since
so
the
fucking
second
dumb.
one.
They are so fucking dumb, the new ones, but oh my god, they're fun.
Okay, I mean,
Oh my
dude,
Like,
and
good
they're
lord.
getting they got like Brie Larson coming in now, and I'll tell you what,
I know.
there's a good chance I'll watch it because of how ungodly attractive she is.
Was it Brie Larson or was it Charlize Theron?
They've already got Charlize. Bree's coming in
That's
in the new
right.
ones.
Yeah. So my reintroduction into the Fast and Furious
The family.
franchise, the family. You gotta say it right, the family.
Finally.
My reintroduction after, because I saw the original and Too Fast, Too Furious, and then nothing. I stopped watching them. But Jasmine and I went and saw the spinoff Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh God.
And we loved it so much that we like started watching to get caught up. Like, oh my god, if this is what the series is like now, we have to watch this.
Ugh.
So
The old ones were just legitimately good car films, like good heist, cop, kind of undercover cop movies, like really good.
I'm sorry to cut you off here, Brandon, but every time Brian whips his fucking head around to see what's going on screen, I
It is
can't keep
visibly
it in.
jarring.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh my
buddy.
god, we can hear him.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry about the meat caper. Maybe next time I can get your sweet, sweet meat.
Oh.
Not the first time he's heard
yes.
that.
And it won't be the last.
I hope it won't be the last. Yay. What a simple fucking headphone mount that fucking
Words?
hooks into my fucking PC.
You have
Changes
said
everything.
You have said 18 words, and 5 of them were fucking, and I'm here for that.
I don't
How
know.
very
I can't
Boondock
sentence,
Saints of you.
Right.
I
Thank you.
actually thought you were just like the editor. Like I thought you didn't actually contribute. You just like secretly did something.
He's the
Oh, you didn't know?
This-
That's how I got this job. I was the editor for the last season of Game of Thrones. That's why it sucked.
he's like the dude that just chimes into a radio show. He's like their producer. He's like, "Hey guys, can you please stay on topic?" Like you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
him turn on his mic every time.
Yeah,
He's just the
like,
hype man.
just-
He pops in every time. And yeah.
I just turn it on. And I just do my signature. Hello.
Hello?
That's it.
Ah, fuck, you can't hear me. Shit. Hold on, I'll be back.
It'd be
It's-
great because people just assume it's just a reused sound bite, but
It's
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 the one
like
thing we
with-
have on our soundboard.
it's like with
It's,
with Vin Diesel saying "I am Groot." No, he
It's-
commits every single time. Every single hello has a different meaning and timbre to
And
it.
It's my hello. What is it? What is it? .mp3 or something like that.
Oh.
The sound file.
That's it.
And I also like that we really have him commit and do the hello in every language, just like Vin does.
Oh.
Oh yeah. After we started doing our podcast in other languages, it's been really taken off over in Belarus.
It's fair. It's Belarusians.
Belarus.
What's very concerning is we have a massive following in Germany.
Belarusians.
Actually, I am
In
kind of curious now as
Russia?
to where our followership is.
I think our
Probably
followership is in that room, buddy.
Yeah. I have not really. I've listened to like an early episode.
Mark
I'm like,
pulled a
yep.
hat trick and fucked every one of our followers.
Oh, okay, Dan.
Okay, hold on. Here's some statistics for you. 93% of our listeners are from the U.S.
I took a sip and it almost went all over the mic.
All right.
So Brandon and all you other fucks out there, only 93% of our listeners are from the U.S. We have listeners in Mexico, Canada, the UK, Germany, Australia, India, Ireland,
That's
Sweden,
just because shit kids are using VPNs.
Malaysia.
I hope that person in Canada is Smitty.
Wait,
Oh
wait,
man,
wait.
I would lose my mind.
Can you actually pull
But
up
whoever-
metrics? Like how many
But
people?
whoever
actually,
you are up in the Great White North, hello
Hello.
You can
wait,
do better.
How many people?
from your
How many
brothers to
people
the
listen to our
south.
show?
14.
How many? Like, did he just like list like, oh, we got so many people? It's like no, like it's like 5 people. They just really spread out.
We
This
do
is
have
very
listeners in
difficult to
Malta.
have this serious conversation
And
with
where?
him wearing that mask.
Malta of all places. Malta. Let's see. What are some other? We have Bulgarian listeners.
I like a chocolate Malta.
That's fair.
Has anybody heard of the Faroe Islands? FAROE.
I have not.
No, but I'll tell you
Is
what.
it with those?
I sure hope we get some followers out in the Falkland Islands.
Which Falcon Islands you talking about?
One of the funniest TikToks I've seen in the longest time. I cried. It was the dumb
Oh,
picture of that
man.
dumb shit kid wearing the Letterman jacket that they really sold it.
Speaking of TikTok trends, there's this one that I've come across very recently. Like Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and
the
Joe Biden
president's
Oh, yeah.
like
AI
playing video
voices.
games and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it kills me every time I
Dude, they're
fucking watch.
so
So
great.
dumb.
I love them.
No,
No, it's the
it's
best
funny
thing.
because of how dumb everything is. That's why it's funny for me. The newest one that I found that makes me laugh my ass off is they're going on a roller coaster.
Whoa! I can't do this.
This is so great.
No way, fuck this shit, bro.
Joe, let go of my cock, dude.
The fuck you two doing?
Obama help. Biden won't let go of my cock.
Damn it, Joe. Let go of Trump's cock.
Oh shit.
So speaking of TikTok trends and things that are happening, in my neck of the woods,
Guys.
my algorithm is nothing but Nazis and 9/11, and I'm very concerned, but it's also really funny.
That's on your Instagram, isn't it?
It is.
Wow.
Every day I get some fucked up 9/11 joke from Brandon.
Oh my
Every fucking day. That's all I get from Brandon now is
I
9/11 jokes.
seriously will just be scrolling through my feed and it's whiskey, guitars, and then before
And then
I hit-
9/11.
and then 9/11, and then usually pretty close after that, some sort of Nazi.
Can we all?
He sent me one. Brandon sent me one, and without a beat, I just typed, "Man, I totally forgot about that thing."
Which
The
one?
ni- Oh,
The
God.
9/11.
No.
Can we also point out real quick here? Doesn't it decide what to show you based on what you search?
Yes.
I don't
It's what
search
you,
it.
What you? What
I
you?
don't
no,
search
no.
it.
What you like and what you keep watching.
Yeah,
Well,
the things
actually-
that you like on stuff is
I
what
mean,
Yeah.
you did
concern
say
me.
that you have TikTok, which is Chinese spyware, and it does use algorithms not to find out what you like, but what you engage with the most.
So,
So it's
you
like,
can also turn
No.
that off, like the permissions that you give.
oh yeah,
TikTok. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, but then
uh-huh.
how am I
Oh,
supposed to find
absolutely.
these
That just
dank ass
works.
memes about 9/11?
Absolutely. And just saying that maybe there's a lot of crossover between the Nazi crowd and the 9/11 denial.
You know what? There probably
Yeah,
I'm
is.
guessing there might.
Ugh.
Oh, guys, real quick. Sorry to cut you off.
Hey,
Angel has something she wants to say.
Okay.
Go ahead, babe.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh no.
The floor is yours now.
Oh, why would you do
Gotta
this
talk.
to me?
Come on. They're everyone's waiting.
Wow!
This is-
Don't do that to
This is
her.
dead air. This is dead air. We're losing followers right now.
Huh? Oh,
So I actually have a question for you
43.
guys. If
Why'd
I
you
might have
put-
an
Why'd
answer.
you put Angel in the spot?
because it was funny. She was just kind of zoning out.
Because he's a bad husband.
Yeah.
that's true.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yes.
Damn.
I don't want to do this podcast anymore.
I hate it here.
I hate it here. Everyone's dumb and I want to go home. So here's my question. Who do you think among our group of
Brian.
friends, the Sleepy Boys crowd,
Damn it,
Brian.
Jeff! Beat me to it.
the question was going to be, who do you think the first one to die is going to be?
Oh, still Brian.
It's still Brian,
possible now.
but
Now
it
the
won't
possibility
be
of
because of it won't be because of what we think it's going to be.
Based on
Yeah.
what?
I think
I-
it's going to be his kid.
I mean, I still have a lot of money on like heart attack, toilet, and then like it's gonna take the EMS team 2 hours to get me like wedged out from
Oh.
between the spot.
Or
thought-
heart attack on the toilet.
Or
yeah, I mean,
you're-
my EMS instructor was telling me that like it's like the most common place to die, and that it's a bitch to get like the body out because it's like they just like to slide between the toilet and like the
Yes, they
tub.
do.
And I'm just like, sweet, all right, cool.
Now
And then
I
they're like,
want to
well,
do
not
that
you,
with my
Brian. You're
life
gonna.
so bad.
Jeff, that's your death goals.
Yeah.
I mean, what's really cool is like if you die eating a ham in the tub, but like you're living by yourself, so it takes like several weeks for them to find you and your
Oh,
ham in the tub.
God.
Become ham
that
soup
poor
at that
ham.
point?
Well, I mean, it's like
Stew.
no, it's like oh man, I got this awesome Thanksgiving ham, and you're like, well, I'm gonna take a bath, eat this ham, and drink this whiskey.
I want all of
and
the
just-
ham.
Then you're gonna die. It's like nobody
So
knows.
do you like choke on the ham and that's what kills you, or do you like slip getting into the tub and accidentally knock the radio in the tub with you and that's what kills you?
Nah, probably brain aneurysm, just cause.
If I were to guess, I would say it would absolutely be the depression that's going to kill you at that point.
That's why we call him. Rest in peace, Ham Water, Jeff.
Oh,
He lived like he died like he lived, deep throating chunks of meat.
just eating meat in the tub.
And hammered. The good Lord.
Okay,
I gotta tell you, I mean, I got it. It's for whoever has to clean up that mess. It's not a good time, but sounds like Jeff was having a great ass time.
I'm gonna enjoy how I go out. I'm just saying, guys.
Man, guys, I'm not gonna lie. If you go out like that, I mean, that you're a king,
Right?
You know?
Yeah, like what'd you do? Oh, he just was eating ham in the
He
tub.
went up to Elvis.
He was eating.
Died. So, okay, follow-up question.
84.
Who's going to be the last of us to die?
Key.
I don't know.
Guys,
I'm
I
gonna
love that we're all on the same wavelength here because those two answers are exactly what I was thinking. Brian's going first, Key's going last because Brian's just that much chaos and Key is just that fucked up.
I think
that fucked
I
up.
think
No,
I wa-
Key's smart and doesn't do anything that's like that we do that's going to kill us.
No, but here's the thing: the moment he snaps and he does decide he's going to go too hard, like a Mennonite on Rumspringa.
Like a 7-year-old Key drinking a glass full of fucking.
I don't think
Sprite
so.
and
If
rum.
he has a wine cooler, he might die.
Oh my
He
god.
might die.
His whole body would just shut down from the shock of it.
It
Well, it's
would
not even the
shut
alcohol
down
part,
from the
it's just 'cause
shock,
it's all sparkly.
and then it's
So-
that.
no, what
and
it is
because he wouldn't be able
someone's
to
gonna
handle
tell-
that level. He wouldn't be able to
Man,
handle
you know
that
what?
level of.
Someone's going to tell Key about shower beers,
Oh, fuck.
and then he's like, if shower beers slap, how about a lunch bath?
And then what
And
about
then bam.
afternoon
Damn.
heroin?
Bam,
Oh,
ham what?
I thought you were just gonna invite him over for the ham in the tub.
Yeah, just having a ham tub party.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Can you
so
imagine?
funny.
Can you imagine getting to the scene of Brian and Key, two Brians,
Having a ham
funny
tub
enough,
party.
having a ham tub party, dying in the bathtub together, and like their torsos could just get fused together in some fucked up cat dog situation?
Well, I mean, it's going to be basically two really, really soggy balloons. That
Guys,
that
if
No,
Brian,
that a
it's
new
gonna look
episode of
really
The Twilight
crazy
Zone?
because it's going to look really crazy because you're going to have both of them. They probably died facing one another, holding a ham together. So it's going to look like some weird
Like a
kind
Lady and
of
Tramp
like
thing?
Lady
Well,
and
actually-
Tramp situation with the fucking
what's
ham.
going to
guys,
happen
if-
is there's going to be a nuclear shadow because of the nuclear bombs that happened because of North Korea and Russia and whatnot.
Yep.
And you're going to see a nuclear shadow, and it's going to be me gently just dripping the ham into his mouth.
guys,
Man,
if
It's
we
going to
do
be the
find-
most beautiful nuclear shadow fresco that's ever been done.
if we ever do find Brian and Key dead in the bathtub with a weird fucked up half like fused cat dog body, can we agree that we are 100% doing everything in our power to bring them back to life?
Oh, I don't
Sure.
know. I mean,
I
I mean,
don't
at
know if
that
you-
point,
I don't know if you
can
want to
just
bring back to
infuse
life
on
ba- like I mean bath zombies because they'd just be like just like a wet, semi-alive piece of meat you keep in the crawl space that just kind of chants your name and says phrases that sounds like the person you used to know, but it's not quite. And
It's gonna be Key repeating how big Brandon's dick is.
yeah, occasionally he'll scratch and ask you.
and
to
the
cut-
thing is, that's all he would do. And knowing Bailey's luck, she would be totally fine.
Oh, yeah.
And then she just has to live with the fact that the zombified version of Key doesn't say anything about her or how lovely she is or amazing of a wife
Not,
she
"I
is,
love you,
but just
Bailey," none of
talks.
that shit.
No, none of that. Just talks about my dick.
I mean, Bailey's the one who was
Just-
like, yeah, Key's definitely the twink of the show.
I mean, yeah.
Also,
what's really sad about the whole thing too is just like I'm imagining Bailey just sadly throwing like a piece of meat into the crawl space. He's like,
Just to feed
"Brandon's sick."
We
It's
were
like, I
hanging
s-
out. We were hanging out here, and Key starts saying some stuff. And anytime I'm in the room with Key, it
He's
is
just staring at your
always
dick?
that too. It is always an established pecking order that anytime Key comes into the room near me, he's the lowest on the totem pole, and I just rip him to shreds
That's
out
that's
of
the
love.
standard, yeah.
Oh my
Out of
God.
you would
love.
do great in the Midwest, Brandon.
out of love, I sexually violated him, and as he was
It's-
crying
it's-
and trying to chew out through the ball gag, I was just like, "I love you, Key."
Guys,
So-
it's like the saying goes: consent is key, but Key doesn't get consent.
So, at
Um,
Emo Bingo,
Put on the Sailor Moon outfit.
the anytime so Bailey was like, why are you always like, she wasn't mad at me, she's like, how are you always so quick with Key? And it's like, you're always on him like so fast. I'm like,
That's
do
how
you
Key likes
hear
it.
the things? Do you hear the things that your husband says? And then she just stops and listens, and she goes, "Oh my God, does he hear himself?"
Oh, wait. I need
That
some
is
examples here.
100% all the time when we.
I'm
hang
just
out.
imagining
And
that
you know what's
episode
weird?
of Arrested
I bet
Development
Key in the only
with they tell Tobias, just carry a
He-
tape recorder.
He is Tobias.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you know what show David Cross is going to be in, right? Final season of Umbrella Academy.
Yeah. So is Nick
Yeah.
Offerman.
And Megan Mullally. That's going to
Yeah.
be good.
Do you know what's even great?
David
I
Cross.
guess what else David Cross is going to be on?
Meth?
The Sleepy
Alvin and the
Boy.
Chipmunks
I
4.
sent him an email and he said yes, and I asked him why. He's like, I say yes to everything, and I'm a huge dick.
Well, I mean, none of that's technically
Oh, okay.
not true.
So we're getting David Cross on the show, right?
Well, after I was actually talking to Margaret Cho because she wants to settle the beef.
Damn it.
I mean, I
So
think it's
here's
about
the thing.
time.
I need to know now because I'm going to be editing this in some point in the near future. Am I getting sound bits of fucking David Cross talking so we can put him on the show?
Isn't he already on
Yes.
the show?
Yeah, that and also once again Margaret Cho because I believe me and Brandon both owe her an apology for the heinous.
I'd say more so
and
Brandon.
the
I
very
do
insensitive
not-
thing.
Jeff,
yeah,
you
I
have
mean,
no idea what the
oh.
fuck's going on with what he's talking about, and that's the best part.
Hmm?
Yeah, no, like,
No, we
no,
were playing
me and-
Fallout a couple of weeks ago, and this is just a thing that Brian started saying.
no,
that I
I'm
said
aware.
ignorant shit about Margaret
Yeah,
Cho.
I know that.
no, I'm not saying that. I actually list. First of all, am I the only one who checks the Sleepy Boys Reddit and tracking the
We
Brandon
do
Cho?
not have a Reddit.
Well,
First
turn
of
it
all,
into subreddit.
I moderate it.
No, we do not.
Yeah, it's
We
r/Sleepy
do.
Boys.
True
It's
Full
called-
facts.
of shit.
It's
look
full
it
of
up right now.
Nazis
All the
because it's like
truth is facts.
anti-woke.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it is. It is not a good podcast.
None
It
of
is not
what
a good
Brian is
subreddit.
saying is true,
Oh,
but there is a
shit.
subreddit. We just haven't done
Sleepy
anything
Boys
with it.
Inc.
That's not us.
That sounds
Okay,
dirty.
thank God.
Yeah.
Which would make it fit
That
for us.
sounds like a jar that we all came in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
Unlike
lose
Margaret
yours?
Cho, which was a very terrible and very poor taste joke that he made.
I love Margaret Cho so much, and you're
And
just
yet-
being a monster.
And yet, the things that you said about her definitely imply the other. Like you are.
No,
Like I know that. Like I know you as a person. I know what you said was out of love, but like it's still. Speaking of clenching hard, I saw somebody posted a very spicy episode of Sleepy Boys.
I swear
What?
to God, this is like a fan thing where we're
No.
fucking one another. I don't
No,
want to
no.
say
God
it.
damn it! Those fucking Belarusians.
I saw the one where we were complaining about a former employee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The shitty tank known as Scott. That was a great episode. I had a lot of fun
Yeah.
That
recording
was
that.
a good day. A lot of fun was had by all.
You know he's listening to it. He's like, I'm going to sue them. I'm going to sue them all. I'm a lawyer.
I graduated from an Ivy League school. I'm going to take these fuckers down. And then he comes after us and we're like,
Whoops.
yeah, prove that that we're talking about you, fucko.
Also, yeah, feel free to have all $18 in the Sleepy account.
Yeah.
Excuse the fuck out of me. We have. Let me say real quick.
Man, I'll be gonna laugh my ass off.
One of
$20.
them is just somebody hate watching
Ha!
you.
Fuckers, we have $92.46. Thanks. babe.
Whoa.
How
That's
many fans
cool.
do we
That's
have?
actually really cool.
Yeah, we have a paid subscriber to our show. Thanks, babe.
Who?
Angel, you don't have to subscribe. You can still get all the episodes. It's fine.
I got to tell you, as like the only subscriber, the fact that Mark, like that's.
I don't know how I feel about Mark's girlfriend paying us.
I told her
I
not
feel
to.
great.
She won't not do it.
Oh, what's really great is like,
I'm
if we get
investing.
if we get another subscriber, does Mark have to fuck them too? Like,
Sweetheart, if
That is
we're
so
your
good.
investment,
Wow.
you need to stop.
What?
You know,
You're
Brian
just
does
like,
pose a
I'm
Brian.
investing. I'm like, no.
Brian does
please
pose a
don't.
great question though. Do I have to fuck all of our subscribers, or can I just fuck Angel?
nope, you have to fuck all
Well, I
of them.
feel like if Mark starts fucking all our subscribers, it's actually going to really hinder the amount we get.
Zing.
Oh,
It's
because
really
they're
gonna.
gonna be so disgusted.
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
mean,
I
those
feel like that should
those
have
ham
Look,
suicides.
look,
increased
if you
money
do
tenfold.
it, just be the safe route. Don't do all like how these other podcasters are and like do an underage kind of
Uh,
thing.
Why would I
First
do
of
that?
all,
I don't
you're-
find
okay,
it's
You're not
disgusting.
even
First of
all right. If
Look,
you
we're
don't-
just saying it because I mean,
It
listen,
happens.
it happens, man.
What I'm
but-
saying is, you're not going to be
All of
internet
a
famous
sudden-
unless you don't not. All right, like I'm just saying,
Oh my
like if you are a content
Jesus
creator,
fucking Christ!
I
I'm
was
just
under the
saying-
impression that if we reach $100 for the Sleepy Boys, I get to be the one that rips off the wax strips.
No. That was not.
Wait, what?
No. Remember, I said that if we hit a
Do we
certain
have it
number
in
of,
writing? Do we have it in
if we have a
I
certain
think we
number
have
of
it on
people
the podcast.
that follow
Okay.
us
Shit.
on things, that I would get a Brazilian wax. That was the deal. Not
I think
$100.
I think
God.
it was $100.
No, it wasn't. You find
I'm
where it
pretty sure it
says
was
$100.
$100.
I don't know,
You
Mark.
listen to the
you
podcast.
sound
You
very,
find where it
you
says.
sound
First of
very
all-
panicked for somebody that should have facts to back him up.
honestly, I think we can only make it if we have a sexually related controversy, or B, we have a sponsor by NordVPN.
Brian, you walk outside every day and create a sex-related atrocity, man.
I know, man. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm totally
The fact
the dad.
that you procreated is a sex-related atrocity.
Well, if
Can
you-
we all focus on the idea of how bad is Mark's bush that
Oh,
Angel
Jesus.
has to get it? And Angel is actively giving money so that it gets waxed.
I
Wait,
mean,
we have
she's
to-
going to
we
be
have to get
really
to
surprised.
100?
I mean, the joke's on her. She's going to find that she has nothing
Hold
to
on.
grab onto when she's
We-
begging Mark.
we have to
God,
get to
and it's going to grow
100.
back thicker.
Can
Yeah.
Can I
No.
donate? Where can I
No.
donate? Where can I donate?
The agreement was we have to hit 10,000 subscribers on
was?
YouTube.
And
I like how you moved the goalpost.
Time to start making some fake
Mark never
accounts.
thought that we'd hit $100. That's
I
wild.
never said there was never an agreement of $100. The agreement was
Are you
10,000
gonna
subscribers
argue?
on YouTube.
Are you going to argue with your bundle of joy, beautiful girlfriend? I
mean,
say
Mark,
if she gives us
we all remember the
$100, you better go get a
$100.
Brazilian wax.
No,
Agreed.
Absolutely.
I will.
You wanna be sexy for her?
You can't gaslight our followers. You can gaslight us, but you can't do that to our followers.
Yeah,
She's
man.
put
Okay.
in-
Green light
she's
to start
put in
gaslighting us again.
hard-earned
listen,
money
fucko.
that could have gone to her
Listen,
child, but for
fucko.
some reason she said no. This big boy needs to get a Brazilian.
Listen here,
She put a
fucko.
lot of that hard-earned stuff into Mark too.
I know for a fact that it wasn't $100. I'm the bitch that edits this shit. Okay, I remember it was 10,000 subscribers on YouTube or 100,000 listens on Spotify. There was never any
That
talk about
seems-
money.
Exuberantly high for something so dumb that we want you to do.
God damn it.
I also got to ask, how many listens do we have on Spotify?
Enough.
4.
Wait, just listens or like people who just subscribe to?
No, I'm not
Spotify?
going to do subscribers. That's too.
I
That's,
mean,
So
that's outlandish.
listens.
yeah.
I mean, you've got to.
So if I replay it in the background,
Sure.
500-ish.
This
Five-
is 4K.
500 listens.
Yeah.
We're in seven. The
Brian, I
7,000.
see what you're doing, and
Really?
you better not.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
it's 2 seconds.
Holy
It's 2
shit.
seconds.
Guys. Oh no. Oh no.
What is it?
I just.
Brian.
I didn't look. I didn't. Brian, for fuck's sake,
What?
dude.
Brian, for fuck's sake, my God.
Wait, Brandon. Here's the good thing about using Craig is I can cut out the
Is that a
audio. if you
machete?
cut him.
No,
Yeah,
it's one of those Japanese saws.
I made a mistake. I'm just trying to fix my mistakes. I'm trying to fix my life.
So
You
this is all I
Dude,
can.
that's your
you
son.
You can't kill your son, man.
No, but
So
I am in a
I didn't
very
realize.
I'm in a very vicarious situation in my life. I could
Guys,
either buy
I think you said
atomic parts-
vicarious wrong.
You leave Steve out of this, but no,
Brian.
For fuck's sake, put the saw down.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're not.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
What you are is a liar. That is what you are right now.
You got
I'm
a
saying-
mask wearing.
I know you're wearing a
motherfucker.
mask. I know you're wearing a fucking mask, but I can see you smirking under the mask. You son of a bitch. Guys, I didn't know that we have like it keeps track of subscribers we have on Spotify. We have 44 followers on Spotify right now. I didn't
It's
know
like
that.
too many.
I didn't know we had followers on Spotify.
Wow,
Oh,
I gotta tell
no.
you, I feel like we've disappointed.
Why are
44
you
people.
upset about that?
Because I don't want to get my fucking balls waxed, Jeff.
Well, I mean, not only do you have to get your balls waxed, you now have to get
Mark,
a spot.
you and Jeff are cut from the same cloth because y'all are making really dumb bets. Because
Dumb or entertaining?
it'd be entertaining if either one of them could follow through.
I can follow through. Y'all keep trying to change the terms of my agreement. My agreement was 10,000 subscribers on YouTube or 100,000 listens on Spotify. I will find that audio and I will fucking show you.
It's
Just
so
get
cute
your
when
balls
Mark-
waxed, you bitch.
It's so cute when
Amendment?
Mark
Yeah.
tries to talk serious.
How much
Right?
to wax the butt?
How much to wax my butt?
Yeah.
God, how bad's your crack, man?
Well, if anybody
not-
would
it's
know, it
very
would
well
be
groomed,
Angel.
very well kept.
Okay,
but,
fine,
like-
fine. Here's what I'll do.
Okay. Or how much to wax your legs? Or your chest? Or wherever else you grow
Oh,
hair?
Jesus.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no,
if
no,
it's-
no. I want it to be
One for
naughty
each.
bits.
Want to be naughty bits?
Okay, fine. Okay,
Naughty bits is
okay.
funny.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, Jesus, if it's that big of a deal, I would fucking get my legs waxed. I don't give a shit.
If
I mean,
we
I get my
get
eyebrow waxed every couple of weeks.
to
I like to have two.
if we can earn if we can hit $1,000 like that's been donated to us or subscribed to us, whatever, by the end of summer, so August 31st of this year, if we get that $1,000 by the end of August, I will get full wax down there.
Goodbye, tax refund.
That would be amazing.
You haven't filed your taxes yet, so don't even.
I'll tell you what. That's when we're gonna have to get that.
Wow, you're gonna go and call
Pornhub
your
subs-
girl out like
yeah.
that, man? That's
Amendment
cold.
to this. Amendment to this. You fuckers can't pay a damn thing.
I'm excluded.
You hear that,
Hey,
subscribers? You
so,
have to give us money.
real
You
quick,
can't
money
put
so we can
you
torture
can't
Mark.
put anything on Angel because she was a
Wait.
follower.
I have
Yes,
an
you're right.
actual. I have a legit question right now.
Yes,
Wait,
go.
So,
Angel, hang on,
Yes.
Brian. Angel, you work finances, right?
Yeah.
So you can help us open up shell companies, so he won't have any idea who the fuck's putting the money in.
Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna make sure I don't release
What do
this
you mean
segment
this
onto our
podcast
Facebook
committed
channel
tax fraud?
until like August 29th.
Well, they wanted to get their friend's butthole wax and add them. As you can see, Your Honor, as the court documents clearly state.
Can you imagine? And they're just like, okay, well, carry on.
How
I just
excited are you
imagine the- I
guys
just
for Mark's
imagine the-
butthole to be entered into evidence?
I'm just
I'm
I'm
really
just so
excited to have-
excited for that judge to start licking his very, very chapped, yet to be moistened lips
Oof.
as he lowers his glasses and goes, "Oh, let me see that starfish."
Yeah.
We need to see this chocolate starfish. Bring it in. Bring it in.
I'm imagining like an old Savannah judge.
Bitch, I
Like,
showed you my.
He's got like jowls like a bulldog.
You ain't got no Reese's.
He looks like a full-grown version of Brain from Pinky and the Brain.
He's got the
Okay.
full-on
It's very
pedo stash.
reasonable.
Okay, guys, look.
No,
I'm-
at that point, it's the Walter Brimley, the diabetes, the walrus mustache.
Not bad.
My
Okay,
wife's been
so-
dead for 3 years. Who the
I
hell
did-
did I punch?
did the math on this, guys. That would need to average like $150 to $200 a month.
Which between the 5 of us is only $30 a piece.
That is
Look
well
at that
worth
math.
it. That is well worth the investment.
Yeah, I am super.
I'm in.
Oh yeah. I'll be honest. I'm probably going to find a way to make a fundraiser for it.
If you know what, if we make a fundraiser that shows me getting my shit waxed, because we're filming it if they'll allow us to. We're gonna film it, and
Oh no, I don't care if they're allowing us or not. We're filming it.
I just care about catching the audio
what I really want, first of all, I
because
feel like
that
waxing
audio,
is
I'm gonna make my ringtone, my alarm,
That's what I'm
Brandon,
going to
if you
have
do
them play
that,
at my funeral.
doorbell.
Brandon, if you do that, I'm gonna call you at 2:00 in the morning, over and over again.
And I'm gonna laugh.
You should
and
give me
You're
a
gonna
laugh.
you're gonna wake up at 3:07 a.m. to your wife punching you in the face to make the screaming stop.
No, she won't punch me. She'll punch you.
That's true.
Okay, so for our subscribers, if we can raise $1,000 by August 31st, I will get shit-waxed.
He will not get shit waxed. He is lying to you. He is a liar.
I am not a lying liar who lies. I have given up my lying ways.
I mean,
He just lied. He just lied.
Yeah,
Babe,
remember
can
that
you
time we were
describe
supposed
what
to
my
quit
general
drinking
demeanor
together?
is right now? I want them to understand what's going
Horny?
through my face right now.
Horny?
Just like
Hey.
you're done with life and also a little bit stressed. And also kind of just done.
Oh, so you're married again?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
It's definitely a lot more done now.
I'm a man of my word. If we raise the money, I will get waxed.
All right.
I'll tell you what. If we can get 5,000, I'll get the whole body waxed minus the head. I'm keeping the head, but I'll get everything below the neck waxed.
Yeah, all right. Well, I got a question. All right, so I got waxing. What's the next torture you're going to submit yourself to?
Piercing his
I
balls.
was gonna say how much
dude,
to
you
get
gotta get
piercings done.
No
dude,
ball
Prince
piercing.
Albert.
No
dude.
Prince Albert. No piercing of the genitalia, the asshole. None of that. I will get a nose ring.
All
I'm
right,
really glad to hear
listen here, sleepy crew. I guess is that what we call our fans? Listen up.
Sleepy
If you donate $1,005, Mark will, and he promises to get a
No.
Prince Albert.
I am not
Everybody,
promising that.
open
And-
your wallet.
And he doesn't lie
Oh,
anymore.
in your
so-
wallet.
He does not lie anymore. So
I'm not-
remember,
Those
If-
words never
for-
came out of my mouth.
for $1,000, yes, he'll get waxed. But for $1,005, he will get a Prince Albert.
No,
He
I'm not.
absolutely says that. That is a
Not doing
Sleepy
that.
Boys guarantee.
I would
For
I would have
$1,012.
one of my family members start following us, and then I would funnel them money to make that happen.
Guys, look, I'm
Wait,
willing
did
to
you
do a lot
just
of
say for $2,000 the entire Sleepy Boys will get Prince Alberts?
No,
No.
not doing
Yes,
that.
No.
I
not
did
doing
hear
that.
that one.
No.
He did- Oh, is that Sleepy Boy promise guarantee?
We're stamping
Oh,
it right
nice.
now. Wait, guys. You know who can't disagree with us right now?
Key?
Key?
Oh,
Let's get Prince
no.
Albert for Key.
Hmm.
Guys, here's
Is
the way
that
we do it.
considered straight edge or?
Prince Keeber?
I think it's here's the way we word it is Key. We're running a donation campaign. We're trying to hit $2,000. If we hit that donation, we're going to get everyone something really nice, and then we all get something like we all get a nice bottle of whiskey or something, and then we take Key's ass down and get him a fucking Prince Albert.
Hold on, excuse me.
The thing
How
about
the
that, he is
fuck are you
so
supposed-
gullible, he will fucking fall for it.
How the fuck are you supposed to expect me to get you guys nice bottles of whiskey for that?
I don't want a nice bottle of whiskey.
Brian, and the fact of the matter is, we're not doing this for the whiskey. We're doing this to get Key a fucking Prince Albert.
Oh, well, then I'm not in.
I'll bet you.
Then I'm not in.
I'll bet Bailey would love it.
Brandon's like, it's whiskey or not. I'm not in.
How about this?
Uh,
Brandon, you can get whatever fucking bottle of whiskey you want as long as Key gets that fucking Prince Albert. I just want to watch Key writhe in pain as they stick a hot metal poker into his cock.
Why do you think it's hot?
Yeah.
It could be hot from the alcohol burn of sterilization.
No,
I like to think-
whoa.
I like to think they
They
get a
don't-
rusty like.
They don't pour alcohol on it. It's already sterilized. That's why it comes
Yeah,
in
my
the
God.
package.
Not when they don't do a little like alcohol prep pad swipe on the skin anymore.
Yes, I do.
On the
No,
skin,
that's,
sure.
that's
Not
not
on
the
the-
kind of hot he means. He's saying
I
he
no,
just
I like to
it's
think
hot.
that
What
they.
the
like,
fuck do you think Key's skin state is down there where an alcohol swab is going to be a difficulty?
There's going to be enough.
The
So
herpes.
here's what I'd like to think is the method for giving Key a Prince Albert here.
Here's
is
the
we-
thing. This is the one reason why I'd be kind of against it. Because if for some reason this ends up being a massive turn on for Key, I don't want to be there for that awakening.
Fun
They stick
fact.
hot iron poker into his cock and he just comes.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys, real quick, fun fact. It won't be. Key is evidently pretty vanilla in bed.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's what his wife
Yeah.
We
told
just
me
need
the
to
other
Until
night.
he ends up finding out the sweet, sweet joys of pain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just give you a breakdown of what I imagine getting a Prince Albert looks like. Okay.
No.
For Key
Chris,
personally, not
Can
in
you pull up
general.
MS Paint? I need
Who
some
was saying no?
That was
no,
Jose.
no.
Oh, it was for something else.
So we blindfold Key. We throw him
Mark.
into a black
blindfold him?
SUV. We throw him
Do
into a
you
black
have MS
SUV
Paint?
and
Hold on,
drive
let me go
around
open up
in a parking lot for about 20 minutes and go over a bunch of bumps. So he thinks we're going places. And then we get out
It's-
and we're in the same
It's
parking
just
lot.
it's just Brian shaking the car.
Then we take him into the alleyway that cuts off to the side, and we get Dirty Mike and the boys to hold him down, and then they just
Nice.
heat up
We
a
will
hot
have sex
iron.
in that car.
They open up they take out a hot nail and like get it all hot and shit from like a lighter, and then they just jam it through.
You're doing real great at explaining things right now.
You know what's weird
As
is I
Mark
can hear Mark's
typically
boner
does.
right now through the airwaves.
Just
I was
do.
curious as to what that was.
It's like, dude, he is clearly horny by this.
Angel, can you confirm?
Babe, don't touch it.
You got to touch it. That's how you confirm.
It's sore from the Prince Albert he just got.
Yeah, Dirty Mike and the boys. Thank you for the work you've done.
I also think
Once-
I can't help but think about the Pete Holmes bit where he was talking about quitting porn because he was terrified of seeing something that would end up turning him on, that he would have to live with the shame. And he used the analogy of you're just watching some like Asian lady telling the news, and all of a sudden some people just start coming on cats and then throwing the cats at her, and all of a sudden you have a rock hard erection. You're like, no!
Oh my god.
What?
And that would be Key getting a Prince Albert.
Right. Well, let's be honest. If
You're wondering how I got here.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
if piercings
that
was
reminds
gonna
me
get
of,
Key off, I think he would have known by now.
No, but see, here's the thing: is he has regular piercings. We're talking about genitalia piercings.
Doesn't he have an
Look, he
implant?
wouldn't keep getting piercings
his
if he
face?
didn't sort of like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this. It's like my friend was telling me about SEER School, which teaches you how to be captured, tortured, and like how to survive in that kind of
turned on?
situation. And my favorite thing is I just
So
like to
the
imagine
military?
that there's like and
Fun fact: apparently, waterboarding gives me a rock hard erection.
I thought Mark was gonna say, "Fun fact, in my time in the military, and I was waiting.
I was so
like,
hoping for
please say it, please say it, because I
like
can't
to
wait
imagine
to."
that there's at least like one guy who lived his whole life not knowing that he's a masochist, and then they break his finger, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is better than Disneyland."
Yes, but can
Also-
you jerk off in every
also-
single bathroom in a broken finger? I don't think so. You can jerk off in every single bathroom in Disneyland, though.
If you have
I
one
don't know why
broken
you're
finger,
saying
yeah.
this like it's.
Wait, one broken finger? Yeah,
ju-
you can.
That's
Hold
not
on.
even hard.
I don't know why you're saying this like it's been done because someone didn't do it.
I'm working on it, guys.
You gave up.
I've got 6 of the 8 lands in Disneyland.
I'll break my finger right now. We'll find out.
Jose.
I know
dude,
for
we need
I
a
like
zany,
I like a good adventure.
we do need a zany soundboard. I am going to say that.
If you left
I am
me my
so down.
thumb and a table, I will get off.
I mean, I don't know if I even need the table.
Wait, hold on.
You heard me.
I'm trying to picture that.
Come on, boop.
Think about
Well,
it. Let it
clearly he's
soak
going to
in.
stick his thumb into the urethra,
No,
and then he's going to hump the table, right?
He
That's
just no.
That's later when I'm getting a vinegar stroke. Stop jumping ahead.
My bad.
You gotta enjoy the journey,
God.
bud. Come on.
I'm sorry. I got excited.
Gotta enjoy the journey, Mark.
Do you think? No, never mind. I don't want to ask. That one's a little too far.
Say it.
Oh, come on. Don't be shy.
Oh, Sleepy Boys go too far? You don't say.
Okay,
No,
how much money would you
can't-
have to get paid to use a
$18.
bamboo shaft as a urethral sounding rod?
I'm sorry. Please say that again.
$15.
I am saying no to anything that has to do with all that because
So, how
Yeah,
much
no.
would you have to get paid, Jeff? You already said $18. How much would it cost for you to use a bamboo shaft as a urethral sounding rod?
$37.
$18.
To be
Is
clear,
it-
not the full, not like the full like bamboo stalk. Like they took a splinter of bamboo off of said stalk.
Like the one they
and that's
used
what
for
you're
torture
using.
in Vietnam.
Yes, that one.
Is it sanded down and smooth?
No, it is
Oh,
not.
it's
It's just
fresh,
hacked right
fresh
off.
off
This
the
is
shoot.
the sleepy voice. It's never sanded down and smooth.
So you're here.
I
You're
was
doing
gonna
crafts
say
and things.
I was gonna say, is that why the states lost?
No,
Oof.
but you know what? All this talk about sounding reminds me of the time I was working in the medical field.
No, hold on, Brian.
And I saw a man with
don't change the
dementia rip
subject.
out
We
his
didn't get
Foley catheter.
Oh, I've heard about that before.
How dare you cut off Brian and his man ripping out his urethral?
He
Fun fact,
didn't
it's like-
answer how much it cost
those
for him to get a
things
urethral
are
sounder.
$37.
Oh, was it 37?
Yeah.
$37.
All I can say is I hope
Yeehaw.
I have enough wherewithal when I do that in the hospital when I'm on my last couple of days. When I pull out my urethral catheter and I just go let it rip and then just pull it.
Dude, the blood will hit the ceiling.
My granddad.
Don't tempt me, Jeff.
My granddad, who suffered from
I will Jackson Pollock my way into the grave.
Just blood and cum are all over the ceiling, huh?
I mean, that's how else would you want to go, man? I mean, that
What
sounds
it-
pretty great.
What an awesome title for a book.
Isn't that going to be the
Jeff.
next Thor movie, Blood and Semen?
Blood and cum.
So
See,
my grandfather,
Thor,
had-
there was blood in my cum.
my father. was a
my grandfather
gambler.
had severe dementia towards the end of his life, and his daily routine involved removing his own catheter because
Like
he
a
thought
goddamn man.
because he thought that it was really hot that the nurse would have to come back and put it back into him.
Your grandfather was into some kinky shit.
My granddad was a dirty old
Mark
fuck.
makes more sense now.
Your grand. It
Mark
turned out
makes
he
more
didn't.
sense now.
It turned
Granddad
out he
used to
did
pull his-
not.
Yeah,
It turned
that was
out
the
he
only
did-
thing he was ever lucid for, was pulling out his catheter so the nurse would put it back in. So yeah,
Oh, yeah,
my granddad would pull out his urethra to have a hot nurse fondle his balls, and my dad's a swinger, so
Well, and
That don't
Mark
answer
first
the
had his first sexual awakening watching an oil change, so that's why he likes getting pegged.
Has anyone gotten a STID test?
A what?
An STD test?
Oh,
Am I the only one?
I've never been
Wait.
that much of a player in
Dude,
order
they're
to
the
get one.
worst.
Well,
I
babe, you
never,
took that
because I'm
pregnancy
always
test,
afraid of what
right?
the answers is. I had a friend get an
Yeah.
STD
The
test and turned out he had
testing-
herpes.
Oof.
Not gonna
So
happen,
don't get it.
right?
Don't get tested,
Are
or you get
you
herpes.
trying? Are you trying to
Dissuade the
stop
youth.
testing and then the results will go down your way out of an STD
What
test?
already?
that's
Yes.
exactly how it works.
Dude,
If
That's
it's north of
exactly
town,
right.
eventually it's going to go away.
What
you
is
guys,
what does
Listen,
it entail?
it's sounding.
It-
You take a really long Q-tip, shove it in your pee hole, twist, pull it out.
Oh, well, not for STD, but I have had a test like that with
For a
the
fun
camera
just a fun
because I
night.
had troubles with my bladder. Yeah, I
That
had to do
reminds
it
me
twice.
of that reminds
I
me of
have
an
to-
episode of House where he was doing that to somebody and then just left it in because the guy was being
Yeah.
a dick.
I think that was a cop. And then like
It was a
and then he
cop.
had a lot of
It
trouble
was.
later.
It absolutely was a cop, or it was like an FBI agent or some investigator. But
Yeah.
yeah, that absolutely happened.
I don't
What
think
were you
I
gonna
have
say,
an
Mark?
STD, but can I still go have a test done?
I mean,
I can do
yeah,
it for
buddy.
you.
I can do it for
Heads
you.
up, the metal one hurts more while they're doing it. The wood one hurts more afterwards.
What feels better when it's coming out?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes. Oh
both-
The
yes.
exit's
what I'm
the
picking
best
up.
part.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's why people do sounding.
Yeah.
No. I'll tell you what. I'm not too eager. Did I ever tell you? So
Damn it.
I had to get an STD test.
Jose's really upset that you're
And
not too
do
eager.
you?
So
You know
why
what's worse?
why did you need it?
Oh, I will tell you. I woke up one night with so much pain in my balls that like it woke me from a deep sleep.
Ooh.
I drove myself to the fucking hospital. They started like obviously they gave me painkillers and everything. And then my doctor was like, "All right, are you sexually active?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, so we're gonna give you an STD test." Gives it to me. Really not fun. Walks out the room, comes right back in with a fucking syringe, and I'm like, "What's that for?" He goes, "Oh, this is penicillin." I was like, "Huh?" He goes like, "In case you have," he's like, "for STDs." I go, "There's no fucking way you got the results back that fast." And he says, No, obviously not. But you're in so much pain, we might as well just give you the penicillin. And I was like, okay, I guess. And I start rolling up my shirt sleeve, and he goes, nope. I go, what? He says, this is so painful that if we give it to you in your arm, you won't be able to move your arm for a day. So they got to give it to you in the butt cheek.
Oh, I got the butt
And
cheek.
then 3 days after that, I got a call that I didn't have an STD.
Oh no!
So
I mean, hey man, better safe
What did
than
you
have
learn?
an STD.
I had a little too much woman in me. So you know how everyone's born.
Mark has that problem too.
So you know how everyone's born female, and then the chromosomes take over, and it decides if you're male or female.
Yeah.
Okay, can we not bring this liberal bullshit into this, Jeff?
So what happened was sometimes
Some fucking right-wing listener just go, yeah, brother, just somewhere in Ohio.
Yeah, it's the right way for a reason.
Evidently, when that was happening to me and my nuts were dropping, one of them set itself up for testicular torsion like 20 years in the future.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that was real fun.
So
And that was my first cancer
closely on
scare.
your radio. So what you're telling us is don't get tested or bad things happen to you.
Thank you,
That's the
Jeff.
moral of the story.
Not Jeff. Thank you, Brian. For...
Thank you,
Once
Bob's
again,
Monster.
Don't get
Whatever
tested.
your bearded
Sorry,
fucking ass
I
name
just
is.
heard ignorant shit fall out of a white guy's mouth, and I just went towards.
You just
went
you
towards
rolled the dice,
Jeff.
and let's be honest, it was a safe bet.
Yeah,
Brandon, Jeff is
Yeah.
Italian. He's not that white.
no,
What do you
I
mean?
heard
Oh.
about this, and I don't know how I
What?
feel about it.
Don't you remember when you were telling Key what your heritage is?
Yeah, but I don't
Oh,
know how
God,
that
this
doesn't make
wasn't
me
recent.
white.
No, that's what Key was saying. You told him you were part Italian. He's like, oh, that's not white.
Oh.
Okay.
It was one of the old Fall Guys episodes. The episode was actually called Key Might Be a Little Bit Racist.
Oh,
Yeah, because I
I've
do
been
so
wanting to
well
watch
and pay so
Strand.
much attention when we're playing Fall Guys.
I know.
I just straight up suck at that game.
He does come off like the person that would congratulate some white person on finding out they're 1/18th native.
Right?
Like, oh man, that's so awesome!
play
Right
for the
on,
native
brother.
team.
Just like fucking
18th?
Key.
An 18th? Are you shitting me? How does
What?
that math add up?
It doesn't, man. I don't
That's
math.
a good point.
I don't do DNA tests because they are ran by the Mormon Church, and I don't want to be converted to Mormon after I die.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about getting Jody
Hold on a
Arias.
sec.
So.
Excuse me?
Brandon,
All right.
here's a fun fact
there's
about the
saying
Mormon
in
Church.
Mormons,
They will baptize you after you die.
Yeah, that's actually
They-
true.
they've
Really?
baptized,
Whoa.
and they've actually
They absolutely
buy.
will. They
Yeah,
will
not only that, but they've
baptize you
also-
after death.
Guess who owns DNA companies? Most of them. Guess who owns most of the popular Ancestry.com DNA companies and genealogy websites?
The
Interesting.
Illuminati.
No, Mormons. And they don't believe in drinking Coca-Cola.
Or coffee. See, here's the thing.
But they're
You
good
know
with
what?
sex.
I have led such a hedonistic lifestyle compared to Mormons that if they want to baptize me after I'm dead to try to make sure I get to heaven, by all fucking means, y'all are
Brandon's
just making
so
yourselves
happy
look bad.
to
Do you know
corrupt the
who-
pool.
Do you know who else? Do you know who else the Mormon have converted after they died? Anne
Mhm.
Frank.
Oh, that's right. Because it doesn't have to be right after death. It could be at
Yeah, it could
any
be
time.
anytime. Now the thing is, you do still have to you still have to accept it. It's just people are stupid.
Well, I mean, the
They're
cool thing is
dead?
she was too blind and deaf to understand what was happening after she died, so it's okay.
That
Wait.
are you think you're not? Are you sure you're not confused about Helen Keller?
No, we're not going past that fucking
Wait,
sentence.
wait.
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh, stupid! She was the one that led the slaves to the Underground Railroad. What's wrong with you?
Guys, real quick. Have you heard that Bert Kreischer bit about that?
What
He
about what?
also mixed up Helen Keller and Anne Frank.
Oh,
And do you
How
know
is it?
where he found out?
how?
At the Anne
Where?
Frank Museum.
At the Anne Frank house. He was making Helen Keller jokes in a Holocaust museum.
Here's
And it wasn't
how
until
is
about
it?
halfway through that he realized it.
You know
How
what
is
though?
it that so
I
many
don't
people in our
think-
society make that mistake?
I
You're
don't
one of those
think that's
people, you-
really- I don't think that's offensive. That's just kind of harmlessly funny, and then you learn from that. However, what I do think is disgusting was the fact that Justin Bieber wrote in the book, the sign-in book for like the celebrities and stuff.
Oh,
to do,
yeah.
that he believed that Anne Frank would have been a believer.
Yeah.
What?
He also wrote some real ignorant shit at Auschwitz.
He did.
What did he write at Auschwitz?
I don't even remember. It was just I just remember it was something stupid.
Am I about to become a believer?
Oh God.